My name is Naisha, and today I am going to discuss just just like old times by Chichima Cherry. Now before I begin, I just want to let you know if you hear noises like this, Leah, if you hear all that, that's just me moving around and things like that. So, and I apologize, but I just want to get that way. So, just like old times, I'm going to give you the description of the book, and then I'm going to tell you about the author. And after that, I'm gonna jump around in. So, the book description is the past always how it appears. Trey Dalton is charismatic, thoughtful, and accomplished, but every year he's sorely reminded of how he left the love of his life, Tristan Miller, without so much as a goodbye, not due to a healthy dose of faith and his mama's prayers. He's run into Tristan and is determined to prove to her that she's the one. Will he be able to convince her that he's changed, or will his past keep him from his future? Tristan's life is practically perfect. She has a good job, great friends, and an incredible boyfriend that she's kind of in love with. But now that coincidence has plopped her ex-boyfriend Trey right in front of her, she's second guessing everything. Life with Trey was always fun, steamy, and felt right, but fears of him leaving again plague her thoughts. Will she stick with her safe life, or will she give into her feelings so things can be just like old times? About the author. Chichima Cherry resides in Cleveland, Ohio, with her husband and daughters, where she writes real life with a scoop of spice. Her passion for romance and writing was passed down through her late mother and grandmother, and she loves creating characters with true to life issues. In addition to writing fiction, she writes children's books under the pen name of Karen May and runs writer classes. In her free time, she enjoys reading, baking, puzzling, and chilling. Um, Now, this is the time where I tell you that I'm going to be doing spoilers. So, this is your warning. If you want to read this book yourself, you could go to Amazon. You could either get it on Kindle for $4.99, or you could get it on paperback for $7.04. But Kindle is quicker, so I suggest Kindle. Um, and then when you're done reading, you could come back to this video and tell me what you think. Now, on to what you guys are here for, which is my opinion about the book. Um, well, I'm gonna be honest. For one, I'm not really a romance girly. I'm gonna be completely honest. I love my supernatural, my paranormal, my mystery, my psychological thriller, my suspense, and a little bit of historical fiction here and there. But I'm not really into romance that much. Like I read like a book here or there, but that's it. So I picked up this one, and what intrigued me most, I'm not gonna lie, was the fact that this is about black romance. And not only that, it's not like struggle love, like dealing with drugs, crimes, and all that. No. It deals with kind of like, I want to say a little bit like drama, like oh, why did he leave and things like that. But it's not like he didn't leave for a bad reason. It wasn't like, oh, he was in the gang or something like that. You feel me? So, um, I want to say I enjoy what the things that I enjoy about this book is one. that there's flashbacks. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a sucker for a good flashback, whether it's in books, games, movies, TV shows, you name it. I love a good flashback, and so I like that. Like, they was flashing back to the past, to the present. The transition was smooth. It's like you didn't even realize you was reading like flashback unless they say something that like be like, wait, okay, yeah, because it was just that smooth, and that's what I like about the way Miss Cherry write, and that's the one thing I like about Miss Cherry, Mrs. Cherry. She her writing is very smooth. Um, I'm gonna be honest. It didn't take me long to read this book, and that's because of how smooth her writing was. I don't think I read any grammatical error and anything like that. Um, the editing was done professionally, in my opinion. I didn't find any flaws and stuff. And if there are flaws, it's probably because the book was so damn smooth to me. Um, I also I also love the side characters and stuff. Like, I like Tristan and Trey, but I like the side characters. Like, the side characters to me are very funny, especially when it comes to Trey's side, because you get um you get to know a little bit about his brother Derek, um, a little snippet of his half sister Chelsea, about his cousins Onyx and Phoenix, his mom, of course, a bit of his dad, but that's in the past. And then on Tristan's side of the thing, you get to know about best friend Georgia. She has another friend. I forgot her name. I'm thinking it was Alicia. I'm not really sure. But you know about them. Um, a little bit about her parents, but mostly about her best friends because she talks to them a whole lot. Um, and I love the pacing of the book. Like, you gonna hear me talk about pacing a whole lot because again, to me, the pacing of the book is everything. Like, is it too fast? Is it too slow? Um, is it just right? And this was just right in my opinion. Like, everything happened the way, like, I would say, like it's supposed to. It wasn't like put together like most book would be, because some books seem like they are put together, and it's like the author is just like just praying that it sticks, whereas this book like is not put to, like, it's written beautifully. It's written in a way where like it doesn't seem like the writer was rushing. So I like that. Now, even though I do love this book and everything about this book, I just have to talk about. I really do have to talk about it because even though I love this book, Tristan and Trey was so dang on problematic. Like, I don't know about you guys, but oh my goodness, they were so damn problematic. It wasn't even funny. First things first. Okay, now Tristan, as I read in the summary, she already has a boyfriend. Now Trey, he has exes, but he ain't got nobody. So I just I felt like Tristan was a freaking hypocrite because like I get it. Like the way Trey left, like, yeah, they have somebody messed up too. Cause like the way he left, he disappeared. Like, it was like, I don't even think he was at his own graduation. If I'm being honest, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't even think he was at his own graduation. I think he just got his diploma and skedaddle, you know. Um, and the way, and she went to his apartment that he had, and his roommate told him that he already left and things like that. And like yo, like like, and she was so heartbroken, so I can understand. And she even says that she needed therapy for that, so I can understand like why she's like guarded and things like that. However, she has a boyfriend, and it's like, why are you entertaining this guy like who broke your heart if you have a boyfriend? And not only that, if you think you kind of in love with someone and stuff like that, just let them go. Just let them go. And not only that, but she ends up sleeping with Trey while she's still with her boyfriend. And let me tell you, the crazy part about it is that this heifer, like the boyfriend comes, like they like literally she and Trey do it on like her on like her counter, like in her kitchen. And like after they do it, there's a knock on the door, and it's her boyfriend. And I'm like, girl. And like even though she does end up break up with him, it's still like, girl. Really? How you gonna sit there and say that like you don't want Trey to string you along, and that's what you're doing to him? You stringing him along and things like that. And I'm gonna be honest, Trey, he has his flaws as well. Like for instance, he doesn't tell Tristan the real reason why he leave, because it's like, and that's the thing with both of them, the communication, they suck at it. They suck at it. Like, I'm sorry, but and then especially with Trey, because all Trey had to really tell her was like, hey, the reason why I left all those years back is because I had to take care of my sister Chelsea. My dad, who was dying, made me her guardian, and I thought that it would be best if I leave and go to another state so she could have a better life, and I could be able to be attentive to her. And I knew that like I can't be in a relationship and give you attention while I have to give her all of my attention, because now, you know, I'm her provider, I'm her protector, and things like that. That's all he had to say. That's all he had to say. No, it does not go that way. And as you could tell, like they do get back together, but then of course they end up like breaking up once more, and it seemed like it's for good. And it's because she sees him hugging Chelsea, and he's saying how he loves Chelsea and everything like that, and you know, hugging her. She's thinking that like this is another woman. She's not, and then he busts out like, "This is my sister," and she's like, yeah. You just lying. You trying to save yourself and things like that. Also, if you hear me like slapping, it's my knee. Like, excuse that, because I'm gonna be doing that a lot, especially when I get into a book like this one, like a good book like this one. And I was like, what? Like the way, like I'm, like the way things went down. Like she just leaves, and he's like trying to tell her, and of course, you know, she's not gonna have it. She was always on guard, and that's another thing. She was always on guard, and it's like I would have liked it if she would have been a bit more, like if she would have just told him and stuff. But then it's like, you know what? Hey, we need a little bit of drama, so I didn't mind it. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Their communication sucked. And it seemed like the only way he could win back is if he did a grand gesture and stuff like that, which I don't know why. I kind of rolled my eyes at that part because I do think it's beautiful. However, I was like, dang, like at the workplace though, because I was like, this is a workplace. I know they busy and stuff like that. Like at the workplace, really? Like you gonna stop people from working just to do a grand just? You know what? They ain't got nothing to do with me. But still, they do end up back together, and of course, they're married, and she's like once to 8 or 9 months pregnant and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it's a beautiful story. I do want to say the one thing that I don't like was the fact that like the side characters at times, and I do mean at times, because there are moments where Tristan and Trey were so freaking annoying, it wasn't funny. Like seriously, they were so freaking annoying one time. But there are moments where the side character's story is better than the main character. Like I get it, like Mrs. Cherry, she's she's basically she's give us a little snippet of like the stories to come, because of course just like old time is like a Dalton family is an adopting family series and things like that. But I just felt like, because for example, Georgia, who is Tristan's best friend from college, um she has a baby daddy and husband. It's her husband, and her husband's basically cheating on her and all that stuff, and they have like two twins. And of course she's like they're going through the motions, and while they're going through the motions, Derek's um little brother, um not Derek little brother, Trey little brother, Derek, he comes in and swoops in like the night to help her out. And it's just like it's like they story, because like, and Derek, he always had a crush on Georgia, so it's mm, like their story again, it seems like their story, like sometimes it get a little bit more interesting. And then I think, I forgot if it's either Onyx or Phoenix, but one of them is like a detective, and it's like there could be a little mystery going on there, like just like, because like he's a detective, like, and he has like, and he gonna have cases, so it's like, hey, so it's like it's interesting to see what's like going to happen with like the side characters. But that's what I'm saying, sometimes the side characters like take take the shine from the main characters, and you just intrigued with them and you want to know more about them, especially when it comes to Georgia and Derek, because there's a scene where Georgia has a gun and she like waving around and stuff like that, and like she did shoot and stuff like that, she does shoot and stuff, and it's like, whoa, like it gets a little hectic. So but yeah, other than that, this is a good story. I definitely recommend the story to anybody who likes urban romance or just like romance in general. Um, yeah. So if anyone has like anything they want to add, if y'all read this book, like tell me what you think about this book. Would you recommend this book? Oh, also I forgot. I would definitely give this a 5 stars. I actually put out a Goodreads review on this story. So yeah. But I wanted to do a video review as well. Um, so yeah, I definitely give this 5 out of 5. I recommend this to anyone who loves urban romance, or romance in general. Those who love a little dramaticness to it, that like a little spice, like Sherry mentioned in her author description. And if you guys have read this book, tell me what you think about this book. Would you recommend this book to anyone? Um, what what do you rate this book? Do you rate it like a 5 out of 5 stars like me, or is it like something below. And if it's something below, give us a reason why. Just let me know your opinions about the books, or if you have any other books you want me to review, you can always let me know. You can always like, share, subscribe, or comment wherever you want. But until next time, see ya.